Boomers. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Those words hold a special resonance for boomers and seniors, and they were said by Leonardo da Vinci. After decades of life's experiences, building careers, raising families, navigating challenges, we often find ourselves craving for something much deeper: clarity, peace, and meaning. In this video, we will explore how simplifying life can help us embrace this new chapter with elegance, focus, and joy. And for many of us, this stage of life is an opportunity to reflect on what really matters. We've accumulated memories, wisdom, and possessions, but now it's time to let go of what no longer serves us and make way for what truly enriches our lives. Nature has always shown us the wisdom of simplicity. A tree doesn't grow more branches than it needs. A bird doesn't collect unnecessary twigs for its nest. And as we move through life, we can take a cue from nature, stripping away the excess to focus on what sustains us: love, connection, and purpose. Think of your life as a tree. Its roots are the wisdom you've gained, and its branches are the connections that you have nurtured. By pruning the unnecessary, you strengthen the whole. So let's let go of physical clutter. That's one thing we do, because as we do let go of physical clutter and declutter in general, it can be emotional, but it's also freeing. And it is necessary because we know we're reaching the end of our lives and we don't want to burden our family or our children with a bunch of, in their eyes, crap, but in our eyes, things that we just couldn't let go of. Each item that you part with makes space for something more meaningful, whether it's a new experience or simply peace of mind, because after a decluttering session, it is so great the way you feel. It's unbelievable. Retirement does not mean doing everything. It does not mean doing nothing, but it means doing what matters. Spending time with your loved ones, exploring hobbies, write your memoir, travel, and letting go of the need to be busy just for the sake of being busy. Now, we all know the people who just can't let go of busyness, and we know that maybe, I personally am not one to want to do a lot of traveling. I am not one to even share my living space with anybody, but there, except for my dogs, of course. But when you simplify your life, you simplify your possessions, and you simplify your schedules. You let go of commitments and you find renewed happiness. Simplicity isn't just about clearing physical clutter, although it's a good beginning. It's about decluttering your mind. Also decluttering all of the files on your computer. Practicing mindfulness, conscious, radiant mindfulness can help you focus on the present moment instead of being weighed down by the past or worried about the future. We've discussed all of this in the past: the breathing, conscious breathing. The more conscious you are with your breathing, the more alive you feel, the more in the moment you are. And from that perspective, you can manifest almost anything you want in your life. Journaling is something that makes you feel like you are talking to your best friend. Who is that? You! It's a wonderful thing. Taking walks in nature resets your mind. After decades of multitasking and juggling responsibility, it's okay to slow down. Mindfulness isn't about doing nothing. It's about doing everything with intention. So let's talk about what we can do. We can declutter our home. We can ask ourselves after each item, does this item bring me joy, or is it just taking up space? You can give your heirlooms away, sell them at a yard sale, and you can also downsize without losing your memories. You can keep digital archives of photos or keepsakes. Digital simplicity. Organizing digital files and photos frees yourself from the stress of digital clutter by organizing and deleting files you no longer need. And setting aside technology to enjoy a book or a garden or a hobby, getting away from social media, which I don't think is a big problem with seniors. Prioritize your relationships and the activities that matter to you, and spend time with people who inspire you, and say no to the obligations that are draining to you. At this stage in life, holding on to resentments is also a form of burdensome. It's burdensome to do that. Forgiveness is not for others, it is simply for ourselves. But people often tell stories that after they have forgiven a person, suddenly they might appear in their lives in some way or another. They might call you, or you might run into them. And by the process of your forgiveness, you have cleared the air between you. And that is something not just for you, but for them too. And it does. There are so many people in our lives maybe we haven't spoken to in quite some time, but when you do reconnect, it feels like you have never parted. And that is the beauty of understanding that life is not permanent, that people come and go, and they might actually return. There's so much more to what we don't know, so much more to what we think we know, and it's better to just remember that maybe it's best to not know anything. Quality over quantity applies to relationships. Cherish those who bring to you their positivity and their love into your life. Simplicity isn't just for your benefit. It's something you can pass on. By living with clarity and purpose, you inspire the younger people to focus on what truly matters. Simplicity in your planning means peace of mind for your family. And this is, just enjoying a sunset. I like to go to the park, and I like to take pictures and send them to my sister, to my friend, several friends. And last night, we came upon at dusk. I love to walk at dusk because the birdies are going to bed, and that is so much fun to watch them just scurry around. And suddenly, when it gets a little darker, they're in bed. Another thing, last night we came upon a pond that was reflecting the trees in the like a mirror in the pond. That was a beautiful opportunity for a wonderful picture to share with others. And, you have to keep your eyes open, and you have to keep observing, and not just for taking pictures, but just for living in the moment, really. And it's you're embracing the essence of whatever it is you are concentrating on. You'll not just find peace of mind, but a deeper sense of fulfillment in every moment. So what is one area? Choose one area in your life that you want to simplify today, and tell me in the comments what that might be. There's going to be a video that shows up right here. Take a look and subscribe.